Well, I guess we're living with the delay. Alright. What's happening, party people? So my vision's kind of fucked up right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm having a hard time reading. I've got like this nebulous blotch around my vision. I'm having a hard time reading. I got my glasses back. For people who don't know, my glasses got fucked up months ago. I've been using my backups. I don't need these. This is not the cause of it, but like, it took me forever to type up the Go Live announcement in the Discord server, which, if you're watching this on YouTube, months from now, there's a Discord server for Go Live announcements, as well as voting on what I play next, as well as dropping game recommendations, as well as resources whenever we talk about gaming news. At the end of the month, we usually have a bunch of, sources that we cite, articles that we're reading, all of those we drop over there in the Discord server. And I would also appreciate a follow on Twitch. We're working towards 100 followers. Completely not necessary, but it is free. I'd appreciate it. And at 100 followers, I will be playing ET. Just some admin stuff out of the way up top. All right. So, God of War 2, welcome to it, was tied with Spyro Attack of the Rhinox and Slay the Princess. I have never seen a three-way tie in the polls before. And normally what I would do with ties is I would just pick one. I would just say, okay, I'll play this one. But that doesn't seem fair to, especially if it's like a 50-50 tie, that doesn't seem fair to half the people who voted for something else. So I'm going to be playing through all three of those games that tied, just in alphabetical order, because that seems like the most objective, it seems like the most fair. So God of War, Slay the Princess, Spyro Attack of the Rhinox. And then we'll do another vote for a Tuesday game. All right. With all that out of the way, what does that sword mean? Is that just that I've beaten it? Because I have beaten this game. Last year I was on a God of War kick, and I played through, I got the platinum in, like, God of War 1, 2, Ragnarok, I don't think 2018, maybe Chains of Olympus. I got a handful of, like, God of War platinums all within the span of, like, a month. Well, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Would you like... Oh, God. Fuck. I can't read. Would you like to play using the unlocked Blade of Olympus, Urns of Power, and all of your previous weapon and magic levels? Selecting no will begin a new game without these features unlocked. What if I... Yo, Laser, what's going on? Do I just want to start a new game plus? What if I just... So the Blade of Olympus, Urns of Power, in all previous weapon and magic levels. Sure. We'll just do a standard Kratos costume.
Kratos, the once mortal warrior, became the new god of war. However, Kratos soon found himself alone on Olympus, shunned by his fellow gods. But Kratos had no need for the love of petty gods. He had found a new family in the warriors of Sparta, gaining solace from his past in the carnage of battle.
My lord, Kratos! Another city is ready to fall! Soon all shall know the glory of Sparta!
Enough, Kratos! With every city you destroy, the wrath of Olympus grows. Soon I will no longer be able to protect you.
I need no protection.
Do not forget that it was I who made you a god, Ghost of Sparta. Do not turn your back on me.
I owe you nothing.
Then you leave me no choice.
Kratos had turned the pain of his memories into hatred, hatred for the gods, who had refused to free him from the nightmares of his past deeds. And so he went to Rhodes to deliver the final blow to the besieged city.
Athena! You conspire against me! Athena! You will!
Cool. Oh my god. 80,000? Hell yeah. We are absolutely here for a good time, not a long time.
By the gods, he's killed them all. He still has some of the powers of a god. Run!
Come. There we go. I will say, I know it's probably been talked to, like, to death about this game, but specifically God of War 2 has one of the best intros to a game. It's like just the set pieces, the large scale like fight. Alright, that guy's fine. Oh, my vision better clear up sometime soon. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming as much as I can today. Hopefully with all of our extra stuff, we don't have to worry about sidetracking for collectibles. We won't have to worry about getting XP. But it, like, my eyes don't hurt, but I just have spotty vision right now. And I will say also, I will not be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow I have plans, like right in the middle of the day, so I don't think it's worth streaming literally like 1 hour of Judgment. 1 hour of Judgment would be like a cutscene and maybe some fooling around in like a mini game, maybe a side story. Okay. Okay, now I'll do the No, I pressed the button. Fuck you. Third time's the charm. Okay. Over there is one of the notorious sex mini games. We will be avoiding that for censorship reasons. I had to censor the last one. Well, last time it was nudity in a cutscene that I had to censor. Yep. Leave me alone, people. What do I have that's turning people to stone? There we go. I figured out how to swap weapons. Alright, and I have hammer, spear, and the blade. Don't need that. I can see just fine. Alright, Hurry, hurry, hurry. I got this. Cool, alright. I don't remember the L1R1 quick time event.
Watch your flank! Show no mercy!
Okay, fuck, that's right, this. Okay, uh... fuck. Alright, what do I do? Seriously, oh. No. I know I need a stone to put on... No. Oh. There we go. And then this I can just put here. Okay.
Die with honor! Kratos. I do not need your help, Zeus. I can take down this beast. I offer you more than help, Kratos. I offer you power. I offer you the Blade of Olympus.
I already got one.
This blade that ended the Great War and defeated the Titans. Drain your godly powers into the sword, Kratos. Only then will you reach your full potential.
Bet.
Why do you aid me now? What I do now, I do for the good of all Olympus.
I already got one. I don't need the Blade of Olympus. Oh my god. Up. There we go. Leave me alone. Alright, now we should be able to move across. Nope. One dude. Fuck. Oh, patience. Oh, I should. Just takes a second. And if the game crashes again like the first one did when I tried streaming it. Now I gotta put all of my junk into the Blade of Olympus again.
With your godly power drained into the blade, it will have the strength to destroy all who defy it.
That's so funny. It was like, yeah, we're gonna drain you, Kratos. Nah. New Game Plus is really funny. Take my health away now. Take my magic. Now we're good. I jumped. No, not my full health bar. Hell yeah. God, I love this set piece. I'm thinking about different points in this game, like boss fights and stuff, and God, I'm genuinely excited to replay this game with there we go. With like everything fully upgraded. No, fuck. Okay. And then do we drop down? Nothing over here. Huh? Well, fuck. What am I doing wrong? How do I just drop down onto a ledge? Like if I'm up hugging that wall, what if I want to drop down? Full frame, hints, tutorials, both. Oh. Alright, weird. It was R1 for some reason. That does not feel good. Just climb the thing. Not pressing any other buttons. Just up. Just up. Only up. Just up. Okay. Easy. I'm not about to die. I'm not about to die. Huh? Huh? Okay. Okay, I guess I had to jump out. Sure.
Do you see, gods of Olympus? Do you need more proof than this?
Squish.
Placing all of his godly power into the weapon had rendered Kratos mortal, vulnerable to the arms of death. Bloodied and beaten, he knew that to have any hope of survival, he must retrieve the blade of Olympus. Humiliated before his Spartan army, Kratos dragged himself up from the dirt.
Let's go get that sword.
How can this be? Kratos has fallen!
Now we're fine. Kratos has fallen? Nah, I'm doing awesome.
You? Yes, I am forced to attend to this matter myself. Athena refused to undo her mistake. Imagine caring for a creature such as yourself.
Why? Why would you betray me?
It is you who would betray me. Am I to stand idly by while Olympus is threatened? Your hands are already stained by the blood of a god. I will not let Ares' fate be my own.
The gods are petty and pathetic, and your rule is weak.
I grow tired of this insolence. I am the king of Olympus. And it is my way that is the way of the gods. You must vow to forever serve me.
I serve no one.
Then you'll leave me no choice. How can this be?
Nah, I'm doing awesome. Come on. Yeah. No. Nah, we're doing fine. Come on.
Submit.
I would rather die.
We're fine. That's not permanent. That's not permanent. Get some stitches. Get some gauze.
Your choosing.
That's not permanent.
A choice from the gods is as useless as the gods themselves.
Even now, as you draw your last breath, you continue to defy me. Everything you have ever known, Kratos, will now suffer because of your sacrilege. You will never be the ruler of Olympus. The cycle ends here.
No, fuck. I didn't mean to press the button. We're in hell. That's literally it. We're in hell. He cast us down into hell. Fuck, I didn't mean to... I'm sorry to anybody that has never seen the cutscenes for God of War 2 from 2007? Yeah, so this David Jaffe, the creator of the franchise, he was a creative consultant on 2, I think, but he was not the director. He only directed the first one. God of War 2, I believe, was directed by Cory Barlog, who would continue to direct the mainline installments. There, we were in hell, we got better. It's fine, don't worry about it.
My lord, I knew you could not be killed. I never lost faith.
Return to Sparta and prepare for battle.
But our brothers are dead.
You can still hold the sword. Spartans do not surrender. Do as your god commands.
And what of you, my lord?
I am going after Zeus. It seems I still have allies on Olympus.
Cool, so we're just gonna let that guy wander off and do whatever he wants. I'm sure that's fine. Go, my noble steed. And now it's time for a really half-baked flying section.
You defy the god of war!
You are no longer a god, Kratos. Zeus, Olympus, and the blade which holds all your power will forevermore be out of reach. Your only hope is to find the Sisters of Fate and travel back through time to the moment Zeus betrayed you.
Time
For
travel.
only then will he truly be vulnerable.
All right, we have our quest.
To succeed, you will need more help than I can give. My Titan brother slumbers deep inside his mountain prison. Go. It is time he was awakened.
All right, do I still have all of my upgrades? Okay, cool. Just making sure. We have our mission. Go and find the Sisters of Fate. Turn back the sands of time. And kill Zeus. God, these games are cool. These games got sauce. I don't know how else to put it. Like, they are... God of War 2 in particular is unfortunately only a shell of what it was meant to be because of time constraints. Like, the woman giving us guidance, like the voice in our head is Gaia, the, like, mother titan. And originally, over the course of the game, you're supposed to take the Pegasus that we're riding now to, like, a bunch of different titans. Oh my god. How am I supposed to, like... How am I supposed to, like, avoid that? See, like, I can't even... It won't even give me an opportunity to hit that. Cool, it won't let me dodge, it won't let me hit it. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Fuck you. Fuck off. Yeah, so, originally... The intent was to have a bunch of these Pegasus transition sections to, like, fly to... What was that dodge? What was that dodge I just did? Yeah, a bunch of the Pegasus transition sections to go to various gods, but only like 3 of them made it into the final game, unfortunately. And they're cool, but you can tell they wanted to do more. Oh my god. I don't know what it wants from me. Controller. R2 is use magic. Alright. Let me try shooting. Two hits. No hits. Oh, fuck, dude. You know what? No. I don't know what was going on. That did not feel right. It felt like something got stuck. You know?
Kratos, to succeed, you will need more help than I can give. My Titan brother slumbers deep inside his mountain prison. Go. It is time he was awakened.
There we go. That's something. Okay, there. Are we good? We're good. Huh? Or not? Nope. Okay. Lair of one of the Titans. Beat. He just got his fucking grippers out. For free? And SWAT. And now we're here. The lair of the Titan. No.
You do not have enough power to lift the fingers of the great Titan. You must free the Pegasus Raiders. It is your only passage to the Sisters of Fate.
Yeah. Well. Alright, let's go meet this Titan and figure out why he swatted our horse out of the air. There we go. Oh boy, a storm. Oh my god. Enough Minotaurs. Alright, what's going on with this bird?
God of War, you live. I no longer walk with the gods. Who has placed you in this torment?
Zeus, my only crime
was helping mankind. When I took the fires of Olympus to the mortals, Zeus considered it a betrayal. As punishment, he made me mortal and condemned me to be savagely consumed every day by this cursed bird. And then, with the fall of night, I am healed. How long have I been here? How long have I suffered this curse? I truly do not know.
Prometheus ass. Literally. Prometheus. Gnarly.
Please, Ghost of Sparta, release me from my torment.
If I must.
I must burn in the fires of Olympus. It is the only way. Kill me, Kratos. Kill me. I must burn in the fires of Olympus.
Yeah, I hear you. I must burn in the fires of Olympus.
Kill me, Kratos. Kill me.
I'll be back. Okay, so we met Prometheus. He wants us to put him out of his misery. First, I think we need to go talk to Typhon, the Titan that we passed on the way here that trapped our horse. Think we need to talk to him first. We're close enough to full health. I am not the servant of Zeus. You would think Gaia would spread word that I am now on the side of the Titans. Well, fuck. He doesn't even want to talk. Fuck. Okay, I'm good until here. Hey, what's going on, man? It's been a hot sec. Oops. Can I make it up there before he... Gruesome and unnecessary. Alright. Typhon's Bane. And it should be already fully upgraded? Cool. What's new with you, dude? That shit. Nope. I don't even know if I needed to come do this because I have that ability already. So I don't think I needed to come over here and grab this, but yeah, so this is technically a new game plus. I replayed this game last year and it gave me the opportunity to start the game with everything fully upgraded. So I thought, what the hell, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So I already have everything, including like all weapons and magic stuff that I'm gonna unlock over the course of the game. Everything's fully upgraded, all that good stuff. Is this your achievement hunting run? No, I've already got all the achievements in this game. This is just because I want to play through the new ones, like God of War 2018, God of War Ragnarok. I want to play through those on stream. So it just made sense to me to play through like all of the old ones first. You know, 1, 2, 3, and then there was Chains of Olympus, Ghost of Sparta, Ascension. Yeah. Plus, like, God of War 2 still holds up really well. This is a very fun game. Alright, I don't need any of that. Which feels weird. Running past all these collectibles and all these, you know, XP chests and stuff. Alright, I need to kill Prometheus. How? That's it? Okay. Play 2018 is one of my favorites. I will say, like, the way that they were able to evolve the character of Kratos, 2018 and Ragnarok, chef's kiss. Perfect games.
His flesh has tainted the fires of Olympus and embodied it with the power of the Titans. These ashes will give you great strength, Kratos. Take them within you and use this strength to defeat your enemies.
How's the war with gods going? Pretty good. It just started. Yeah, so I want to go to work, want to keep playing detective. Oh. The Somnium Files. The Somnium Files will be waiting for you when you get home. Yeah, so we were... No? No. I don't... so yeah, we went to Rhodes just to do some god stuff, because there was a war going on in the city of Rhodes. So being the god of war, we jumped down there to partake in the war. Then Zeus showed up and said, nuh-uh, and started, Zeus brought the Colossus of Rhodes to life for us to fight. It fucked us up, and then Zeus betrayed us, stabbed us in the gut. We went to hell for a second, but we got better. We're no longer in hell. We did get better. I don't think I can shoot that. That's fine. So yeah, we got better from hell, and now our mission is to, just go kill, Zeus. We need to go find the Fates. We gotta go find the Sisters of Fate, and rewind the threads of time. I don't need any of this stuff. But I'm already here. Yeah, so we gotta go find the Sisters of Fate, rewind the threads of time, and, stop Zeus from killing us that first time, even though we totally got better and it's not that big of a deal. We're fine. It's not like Kratos ends up going to hell in literally every God of War game. I'm so uninterested. Yeah. The only interesting thing about Smite 2 would be them re-releasing the gods in a different a different staggered order to change up the meta, to, keep a lot of the items the same for loadouts and stuff. Guess I'll go back on the Smite kick in a couple of months. The game is completely different. Like, Smite 2 compared to Smite 1 is completely different. There we go. My 2 will eventually will be free. Characters are sort of changed. I'm just not like into competitive games much anymore. I was thinking about it, going through like the games that were announced at Gamescom opening night live. Going through all those games, and it was like, oh, here's like a lot of live service stuff coming out. Here's a lot of, PvP stuff. Oh, new hero shooter, or talking about how Concord is doing, the new Call of Duty, and it's like I'm just so uninterested in PvP video games. Edgy boy number 4, yeah. Wait, Mordred, like Son of the Witch? Like from Arthurian legend? Huh. I've never been interested in the extracting. Yeah, But it's weird because, like, I'm not interested in those kinds of video games. Like, that's not what I want from a video game. But I still like trading card games, and I don't mind the competitive nature of trading card games. Like, I love going to drafts and stuff, like Magic drafts. I like Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not up to date with the current meta, although I heard a new ban list is coming out, either is out or a new ban list is coming out soon. So I'd be interested to see where the meta's at after the new ban list comes out. Oh, do I just, Okay, so that's 4 fingers, and there we go. And we're done here. Farewell, Typhon. You old surly son of a bitch. Let's get out of here. I played Duel Links when Duel Links came out, like 2016, 2017. God, I remember playing like Duel Links on my phone, waiting for my turn in a real Yu-Gi-Oh! Like physical card game with my friend. Jesus. Yeah, like I remember being like, all right, like pass turn, and then just like finagling with Duel Links on my phone.
Kratos, behold the island of creation, home to the sisters of fate. Here, the path to your true destiny begins. The island is fraught with danger. It was created to prevent all from reaching the 3 sisters of fate. The power of the sisters will allow you to return to that moment when Zeus betrayed and killed you, Kratos, thus changing your fate and the fate of others.
Never got into Duel Links. I mean, the only reason I stopped playing it is because, like, I needed space on my phone. Like, I was doing a lot of, like, data management, so I had to, like, oh, I gotta hold these files on my phone and then email them to myself for, like, lots of bullshit things. But I needed space on my phone, so I deleted it. And the issue was, I couldn't remember my login, and, Konami was like, oh, we're sorry. There's, like, no way of recovering your fucking profile, so you just lost Duel Links forever. Which fucking blows. They were basically like, hey, what was, like, your username, and what was the last deck you used? Who was your last opponent? Like, there's a lot of, like, you better remember everything about your Master Duel account, or your Duel Links account. Because instead of just, like, a standard we'll send an email to this email account, and then you can recover your password and stuff. They didn't have that for some reason. You had to email customer service and tell them about, like, your account. Yeah, what was the fucking for real? That's how it felt. That's how it felt. Like, I remember so specifically, it's like, this was my username, and I don't remember who my last opponent was, but I had a deck named this, and these were some of the cards in that deck. But like, you had to give them the exact deck list. You had to give them all 40 cards in that deck. I don't know. Master Duel seems a lot better. I have not jumped into Master Duel yet, even though it's been out for a couple years. I've not jumped into it yet. Like I said, I still prefer physical card games. Like, I bought the... They have some of the... Yeah. I've heard really good things about Master Duel. It's just one of those things of, like, I bought the cards. I want to play with the cards, you know? Got so many cards. Are we done on the Pegasus? Is that it? Are we just gonna land? Okay. Dueling Nexus. I don't know what that is. Temple of Lachesis. They remade these older games with the new engine for God of War. There's rumors that they're There's rumors that they might be remaking God of War 1, the very first one, in the new engine. My issue with that is that a lot of the level design and a lot of the gameplay elements of the original few games don't work with what God of War is now. Like, in terms of genre, they're completely different games. Like, the new God of War games, there's no jump button. And the first few God of War games are hack and slash platformers. So, like, you need jumping. There's lots of jumping in these first few God of War games, and there's no jumping in the new ones. But there's rumors that they might be working on a remake of the first one. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro? Hope if they do, they keep the scale. Yeah. Because, like, the sense of scale in these games is so fucking, like, impressive. But yeah, the reason that people are speculating about a God of War 1 remake is in the roguelike DLC for God of War Ragnarok, the Valhalla DLC, there are some, like, enemy and element types from the first few games. Like, they remade some of the original few levels from God of War 1 in the new engine. Like 1-to-1, they remade some of the, like, original levels. Just, again, updated for the new gameplay style. And some of the enemy types got remade, like, the monsters that weren't in the Norse games, like Minotaurs and Medusas and stuff. They remade in the new engine for the DLC as, like, just enemies in the roguelike dungeons. Because it's, like, free fan-made version. You can make a deck with any cards, all free. Oh boy. They really put their back into it. So, the game director for God of War 2, God of War 3, and 18 and Ragnarok, Cory Barlog, like same game director, specifically has stated he doesn't want to put a jump button into God of War. Like, these games aren't what they used to be. Like, the design philosophy around the games is now different. Because people bugged him between God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok. They were like, there better be a jump button, you know, we need a jump button in God of War. And he was like, no. It's like, it's my game, I'm directing it, no jump button. He is like very steadfast in his belief that these games don't need a jump button. Which, to be fair, I prefer, like, the newer ones. Ragnarok is, like, one of my favorite games ever. Personally, I would like to see a remake. Jump button is if they do a remake. I would like to see a remake of these games in the style of the new ones. Over the shoulder, third person, you know, action. They don't need a jump button. You can replace, you know, if there's an instance where you need to jump, you can, like, you can give me a ladder to, like, scale, or you can give me a ledge to, like, climb up. Because in the newer games, they do still have, you know, wall mantling and stuff. There are still instances where you can climb walls and what have you. There's still instances of using the Blades of Olympus, or not Blades of Olympus, but these Blades of Chaos. You still use them as, like, a grappling hook thing. Though they could do something like RE remakes where they take the original concept. Like, I would love these level designs and these level ideas, but with an over-the-shoulder action, you know, oriented, something like that. I would prefer something like that over just, you know, oh, we remade the game that you love. All right, pick up this body. Instead of just, we remade the game to look nicer. Like a from-the-ground-up remake in the style of what they're doing now. At least to tide fans over before the next, like, mainline installment, whether it's like... I don't want to say too much for spoilers of whatever they do with the next God of War game. You know, I don't want to give spoilers for Ragnarok, but whatever they do with it. We remade the textures. Yeah, exactly. It plays exactly the same, but we remade the textures. Yeah, none of that bullshit. Make it real. Make it good. Because this plays fine. It's not the prettiest game in the world, but I mean, I thought it looked pretty good for PS2. I'll always have a soft spot for PS2 games. What does this do? I still believe Sony should be required to port their older games to PC if they have the sequel on... I mean, I will always say, you know, the more people who get to play games, the better. But I mean, like, I'm playing this on PC. But again, streaming through the PlayStation app, which is different. But God of War 2018 was a soft reboot of the franchise. I understand why they did not port that one to PC. Oh. My fingers just went numb. Uh-oh. I can't feel this. I can move my hands. You know, like when your foot falls asleep, like you're sitting for too long and your foot falls asleep? That's what this feels like, but in my hand. I don't like this. Give me a second. Yeah, so, God of War 2018 was a soft reboot, so I don't mind them only porting the Norse games, because honestly, those are the best ones. No, not cold fingies. I'm just trying to get some kind of sensation into them, because right now it's all like pins and needles tingly. Okay. I'm going to double check, make sure there's no enemies in this room. Okay, we're fine. I'm gonna take a quick break, I guess. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, maybe get some more coffee, and try and figure out what's going on with my fingers. Has a bad habit of that, God of War. Okay, but also to be fair, there's like 13 Ratchet and Clank games. It's cool that they ported the new one. But yeah, they got a ton of Ratchet and Clank games. All right, yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna see what's going on here. If this doesn't stop, like in the next couple minutes, I'm gonna find the next stopping point and probably call it to go get this checked out, because this feeling sucks. I don't like whatever this is. Yeah, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some coffee, go to the bathroom and stuff. So take care of yourselves. Listen to your body. Eat if you need to eat. Stay hydrated. Get up and stretch if you've been sitting too long. Make sure you're resting. Make sure you're sleeping, getting enough sleep, all that good stuff. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Where am I? There we go. I got coffee. My hand is... I ran it under some warm water. I think what it is a circulation thing. Just, I was sitting for a little too long. And, like, my hand has just been... But yeah, like, it's getting better. Alright, what's going on over here?
You must find a way across to the island, Kratos. For there lies your path to the Sisters of Fate.
Why do you aid me, Gaia?
Zeus must be stopped, Kratos. The story of revenge has been told before. You know of the mighty Titan Kronos. So fearful was Kronos of the Oracle's prediction that his own children would rise against him, that he decided to imprison them all in his belly. Rhea stood by and watched as her children were devoured one by one. But when the time came for the last of her children to be eaten, she was unable to bear another such loss, and devised a trick to save the baby Zeus. Rhea commanded the eagle to secret her son away. He was taken to an island far beyond the watchful eyes of Kronos.
After the cutscene. I got the cards after the cutscene.
It was I who cared for him. It was I who kept him safe. I nurtured his desire to free his brothers and sisters from Kronos. But my foolish act of compassion would haunt the Titans forever. For in sparing Zeus, we allowed him to return to us with vengeance in his heart. He betrayed all of the Titans for the sins of just one. The sins of his father, Kronos.
Yeah. Alright, so we have a redemption for Read Me a Yu-Gi-Oh card. 39, we have pulled Blackwing Full Armor Master. This is a dark attribute. How many levels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 star level Winged Beast Synchro Effect monster. 1 Blackwing tuner plus 1 non-tuner monster, unaffected by other cards' effects. Each time an opponent's monster activates its effect, place 1 wedge counter on the opponent's monster, max of 1. After that effect resolves once per turn, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls with a wedge counter. Take control of it. Once per turn during your end phase, you can destroy all monsters on the field that have a wedge counter. 3,000 attack, 3,000 defense. Hang on. Gaia is always either the most evil. Yeah. $10? Did we get a second redeem? Did we get a... Hang on. Did we get a second redeem of Yu-Gi-Oh card? I'm just gonna double check real quick. Pa, 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 pa. Activity feed, no. Where are the redeems? Where are the redeems? Here we go. Yeah, I'm only seeing one redeem to read a Yu-Gi-Oh card. If you'd like me to read another Yu-Gi-Oh card or a Magic card, we got both those. Nope. Blackwing Full Armor Master. Off to the side so it doesn't get shuffled back in. Let's shuffle these up. Yeah, man. There we go. I'll just leave those right there, I guess. Cool. I don't need that. Ooh, snap, crackle, pop. All right. Are they gonna make me do the circle prompt? No, cool. Come on. Alright, so we gotta find a way to move this island. We gotta get the island that we're on to connect to the mainland. Trying to remember what to do with these chains. Oh, I guess we should probably. That's what, okay, that's what we have to do. No, we need to there we go. Okay.
The steeds of time, a gift from the great Titan. Kronos, his unsuccessful attempt to gain the favor of the Sisters of Fate and change the destiny which the Oracle had.
Now we walk. So how's everybody doing today? So far, it's okay. Well, I hope it gets better. Hope it gets better than just okay. I've been better. I don't know what's been going on today, but it's just been like lots of like minor health issues that are going away over time. So it's fine, and I don't need to worry about it. It's fine. This is probably gonna be a shorter stream if I'm being honest. Maybe another hour, but I probably just need to rest if I'm being honest. Which one are you? Hercules?
The ghost of Sparta. Then what they say is true. Theseus. Of all the fools who try, you would be the last I would expect to seek an audience with the Sisters of Fate.
And you are the last one I would expect to become a servant of the Fates.
I serve and protect the Sisters of Fate for the glory of Zeus.
The time of Zeus is coming to an end.
You seek the Sisters to kill Zeus. You no longer possess the powers of a god, Kratos. I doubt you're capable of killing me, let alone the king of Olympus.
Let me pass, and I will let you live, old man.
I do not.
Yo, dude, what's going on?
Your choice to make.
It's time to kill Theseus.
Let us finally see who is the greatest greatest warrior in all of Greece.
Ah, yeah. Just bummed because of your state. Yeah, nowhere is perfect. You know, there's not one place that'll always be like, man, it's going great right now, but I think it's every now and then I think it's worth taking stock of, you know, all the issues with where you live and remembering that for as small as government can like to make you feel, your vote does matter, you know. Part of that whole make sure you're voting in local elections and stuff. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sounds awful. I don't even know what voting purge is. That sounds borderline illegal. Cool, what did I get? Oh. We love violence. Oh, just the key to... Kronos offered the Steeds of Time to the sisters in a futile attempt to change his fate. What a loser. Is there anything to do here? Or can I just jump over to the next horse? Where's that? Yeah, send a link my way. I forgot how dumb he looks.
Before my fall in the great war with the gods, I hid away the last remnants of my magic. For the good of the Titans, I, Kronos, now bestow what is left upon you. Use it well.
Yeah, Kronos' design is sad. But that missing a few pixels there. Yeah, that it sounds like systemic issues, like in terms of what's going on in your state, Arrow. It just it feels like the same shit that it's always been, and the thing that sucks is the only power that we possess as individual citizens is our power to vote. And if they're taking that power away from people, then the system itself is flawed, or they're doing something illegal in detaining all these people based on racial profiling. But yeah, Kronos' design in these games is not awesome. He looks kind of crunchy. Alright, I think I can go this way, and I gotta get to the 4... Yeah, I saw it. I'll take a look at it later. I'm not too concerned about the card again while I'm streaming. Colors. Is the blue one the far one? I don't even think I can get over there right now. I can get to this red one, though, so... Yeah. Anonymous tip, yeah. Alright. Green. Alright, now I can get to the blue one. No, come on, come on. There we go. I'm trying to remember what's past this, like what the next section is. Is it the big walls leading into the swamp? Is it the walls leading into the swamp? Open up those big doors? Does anybody know what the fuck I'm talking about? Legal system here is so messed up. Just the other day, I got pulled over because that's fucked up. You can't, if they have like proper registration, like That's why you fucking ask for that stuff. You know? Alright. We unlocked all the horses. Yeah, basically. We need 4 giant mechanical horses to go from island temple to mainland. To move whole chains of land. Which makes me curious, on the other side of this big landmass that we just moved, are there 4 more horses that will pull in the other direction away from this temple? And now I gotta fucking walk there. I'm gonna save it real quick, just so I don't have to do all that over again in case the game crashes. Thank the gods. Huh? Oh.
You must return to the island, Kratos. Your journey to the Sisters of Fate has
I'm
only
trying.
just begun.
I'm trying. Honestly, after, a millennium, after thousands of years, we're lucky these chains are still intact. I'll give this game one thing. It really does like sticking to its cinematic style. However, this shit's boring. It looks cool, and the scale is incredible. The scale is great in these games. But walking everywhere, my god. Um... Where... Oh. Bunch of boxes I don't need. Perfect. If only Kratos could use this change to just grapple instead of climbing through complicated architecture. I mean, he does use the chains to grapple, but we can only grapple certain points. Which is kind of bullshit. Alright, we're probably gonna need that body to press a button. Yeah, we're gonna need to... just stab at a shit and climb. There we go. We now have an orb to ponder. You have acquired the Amulet of the Fates. What button do I press to activate that shit? When in range... Okay, both of the shoulder buttons.
The relic that you hold, an amulet of the Sisters of Fate, will allow you to move swiftly through time while all around you slows.
How do I get that body? Or do I not? Do I just... Am I still within range? It's glowing. Holy shit.
Hear me, fallen god. None defy what the fates decree. That is how it must be. Only death awaits you at the end of your journey.
My death is what began this journey.
The fates have not deemed victory for you. Your soul will never find peace for what you have become.
I am what the gods have made me.
Yeah. So no head. Unfortunately, this appears to be all head.
Sacred temple, Kratos. You cannot change your destiny, mortal.
Cool, we made it to the mainland. Yeah, okay. Wall time. Oh no. God forbid another creature stands in my way. There we go. So I don't think... I don't remember what we need for this. We'll come back. We'll come back to that. Let's... For the time being, we can make our way to the next boss fight. Okay. Pull it here. Oh, do we have to kick it now? Do we have to kick it so it flies over the... I'm just gonna... Can I hop? Nope. Okay. Cool. Onward to the swamp. Give me the swamp. We'll get health. There's something about him continuously rolling into the distance. Bog of the Forgotten. I'll never forget. Cool, this is just happening now. We're being road hauled. I hit it. Yoink, exactly. So for people who remember Kratos' backstory from the first game about how he became the Ghost of Sparta, called upon Ares to protect him, to give him strength.
Gods, it is true. I have fought my way through the guardians of Hades and crawled my way out of the fires of torment to change my fate. And for my efforts, the sisters shine their light upon me, delivering the very object of my vengeance. Kratos.
This is the barbarian warlord that Kratos wanted to like his enemy that he wanted to kill.
That day, Spartan.
I will never forget that day.
This time, Ghost of Sparta, I will have your head.
No. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. No. Oh, do I have infinite magic? I didn't realize that I had infinite magic.
No, not you again.
Considering this franchise isn't called The Man Who Killed the God of War, I mean, to be fair, that is kind of the plot of the first game, is us killing the God of War to become the God of War. Kind of you reap what you sow. Fuck. Give me the hammer. I pressed the button. Fuck you. Do I also have infinite chaos rage? Like Titan's Rage or whatever it's called? New Game Plus is awesome. Infinite resources, fully upgraded everything. Alright, immediately change my weapon back to the sword. The mangled remains of his face still bring back memories of your past. Cool, into the swamp. And that was the Barbarian King. I have the... Don't I? Lame. Alright, we'll save it. And I think the next place to go is just right off to the side here. I'm not gonna make it up there in time, buddy. I'm sorry. The Minotaurs got him. Uriel's key. Alright, now we go to the other side of the temple and use the key. Up. Seeing a post that the Yakuza games are going to be on the Switch, right above a Silk Song Insanity post of no news. Oh my god. All the Yakuza games? Because I feel like the first few Yakuza games could possibly work on Switch. Some of the newer ones are going to have to be the, like, streaming ones, you know. Play with Cloud, yeah. You know, what is cloud gaming is just what they call it, right? It's gonna need to have the cloud gaming functionality like Kingdom Hearts 3 and Control and Borderlands 3. No, I think Borderlands 3 worked. 0 and Kiwami 1, so they're gauging interest with the first two. I might actually get 0 on the Switch, I'm not gonna lie. I might actually get it. If it's a collection, cool. But if it's a collection, I'll get the collection. If it's separate, I'm probably just gonna get 0. Collection of 0, 1, and 2 go on sale for like $10 every few months. I have... The thing is, I have a few of the Yakuza games already on PlayStation, and I mean, like... I don't like doubling up on too many games, you know? Like, I've already have them. But, I don't think I have 0 anymore because they took it off of the PlayStation Plus collection. So I'd have to buy 0 again anyway. But I'm honestly not upset about that, because I actually do want to own Yakuza 0. Specifically 0. Like, they could take the other Yakuza games off of the PlayStation Plus collection, and it's... better frame rates because they have... Ah. Yeah, see, I don't... That's specifically one of my issues right now, is my PC isn't the best. I had to upgrade my CPU because I didn't meet Elden Ring's, like, bare minimum requirements. And, even once I did that, my CPU runs fine now with Elden Ring, but it chokes my GPU. And my case is so small, it doesn't fit, like, any GPUs. Huh? Why was I spinning? That's dumb. Oh god, like a 3040 or something. Like an RTX 3040 or maybe a 3050. The thing is, like, I bought and then returned a new graphics card because it just wouldn't fit in my case. I have like a proprietary HP case, and everything in it is like a proprietary size. Like, they get special motherboards printed just to go in here, so I can't even upgrade to a larger case because the layout of the motherboard is inconsistent with every other standard PC. So I would have to drill holes into a new case to make my motherboard fit. Yeah, I bought a, oh god, I bought like a 4070 or something, and it just wouldn't fit, so I went and like returned it the same day. At this point, I'm just gonna save up for like a year and buy a whole new rig. I hate the proprietary HP bullshit, so I'm just gonna like upgrade everything all at once. The thing is, I was gifted cases from friends who were like, "You need a case?" Because they heard about my issues. Yup. So I have my new case at least. I just need to measure it out and, you know, get parts that will fit. I'm gonna go to like PC parts picker at some point and you know, load up a cart with, you know, here's everything I want to build, get a price point of what I'm gonna need, and then just start saving, I guess. The only thing I hate about getting a new PC is like transferring literally everything. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that. Re-downloading a bunch of programs, saving all of the... Oh, hang on. I gotta bust this up. Okay, now, to get the body in there, because I can't jump when I'm carrying a corpse. Place it down in the water, and wait for it over here. such a unique puzzle, and shit like this only appears like at this singular point in the game. Where's the body? Did it get stuck? Yep, it got stuck. Okay. There we go. I think it was that bad when I did it, TBH. A few hours worth of setup at most. Watch YouTube on a second. Yeah. It's just time consuming, and I'm always worried I'm gonna forget something. Like when I upgraded to a desktop from like a work laptop, like an actual like editing laptop that I was working off of, which I would not recommend. I'm always worried that, like, you know, months are gonna go by. My old tower is like up in storage or something, like up in the attic, and then it's gonna be like, fuck, I forgot, you know, this thing is still on the hard drive. Fuck. I need like this file or something. Ryzen 7 with a 3060. 128 gigs of RAM. Overkill, I know, but I was given a budget, and more RAM was the only thing I could afford with the extra. Otherwise, it would have gone to waste. That's fair. That's kind of what mine was. HP was having a sale a few years ago. God, like 6 years ago now, maybe 7. They were having a sale, and it was like, oh, you know, here's some, like, it's like this base model, and then here are some customizable bits. So, you know, I got like I swapped out a good graphics card for, you know, no RAM. Because I was just doing some editing on it. I didn't need, I wasn't planning on playing a lot of games, just editing, so. Do you have web tabs? Jeez. Yeah, so I eventually, like, I've piecemealed together some upgrades, which is the thing that sucks about it, is, like, I've, like, upgraded this PC here and there. So, you know, it's got new RAM. It does have a new CPU. I upgraded the CPU this year. And, like, at this point, all the little piecemealing upgrades just isn't enough anymore. I need a complete overhaul, because all the proprietary stuff is now what needs to be replaced. Motherboard's okay. But, like, nothing fits, you know? Which fucking blows. Okay, time for... I don't know what this thing is. I don't know what to call this fight. It's like some kind of, like, primordial rock golem thing. $1650 with 8. Oof. Yeah, I'm running like 32 gigs of RAM now. Down? There we go. Is there gonna be a statue in here to freeze time? Yeah. It also had a bad proprietary HP model. Yeah. Yeah, luckily I was able to find a list of CPUs that worked with it, but everybody basically on every like forum I was looking at, everybody was like, just be careful because the motherboard does not fit with like any other case, which fucking blows. Played the entirety of Yakuza 7 on an NVIDIA 970. Not great for a game to bounce between frame speeds. The game has Paper Mario-esque timing prompts. Yikes. Oh. Okay, we're here. Oh, do I need to get both of these on there to weigh it down? Okay, okay. Again, so many unique puzzle types that only appear at like one point in the game. And then I can lift it. Ah. Ooh. Elbow pop. Alright, and now we have circled all the way around to where that other guy was that got by the Minotaurs earlier, when we got the key to the temple. Don't need that. Ah. Push me to Life is Strange? Don't do it.
Jason,
No, you too bad.
that beast took him. All our men are dead. Jason has the fleece. You must save him. The fleece is the key to Medusa's temple.
My God. I mean, with where I'm at right now, $500 is a lot to... No! Leave me alone. And that's the thing I'm worried about, too, is, like, how expensive it's going to be to fully upgrade my rig all at once. Like, I don't need anything fancy. I just need something that isn't 7 years old, you know?
What are you doing? I need your help.
There you go, buddy. What a guy. Kratos is such a guy. One of the guys of all time. Like, I'm hoping, you know, buying all of the pieces for a new rig. Lunch gas in total if I'm not paying for a pre-build, just buying all the pieces myself, put it together myself. I am hoping for, like, sub 1200. But I don't have that kind of money right now. Everyone was cringe teenager. I may have been cringe, but I wasn't anywhere near as bad as unironically quoting the Final Fantasy movie. Talking about, oh god. Yeah, Life is Strange writes, like the way that Life is Strange is written is like an executive, a producer, a middle-aged person writing that doesn't know how anybody sounds. Like, the teenagers are poorly written, some of the adults are poorly written. At least the first couple seasons of Life is Strange have very poor writing.
And thrust them back to those who deliver them.
I can't speak for later Life is Strange things because I haven't experienced those, but the first couple seasons of Life is Strange, awful writing. Okay, now that we have the Golden Fleece. Talk like aliens. Yeah. When Gen Z starts making movies and games, teens, they'll put in stuff in like Skibbity Toilet Riz on her yacht, and people who understand it will be like, what the fuck? I mean, Michael Bay's already doing a Skibbity Toilet movie, so we're already there. Fuck. Instant death in the fucking swamp water? That sucks. So yeah, who's looking forward to the Michael Bay Skibbity Toilet movie? And his team, his production team and the studio are putting out cease and desists against Gary's Mod, where the assets came from. Here's the thing. I have seen 3 good, I will say it every time, I've seen 3 good Michael Bay movies this year, and I don't know what to do with myself about it. Yes, we can make fun of Michael Bay movies for always explosions, slow-mo cam on pretty girl, things like that. I have seen 3 good Michael Bay movies this year, and I'm at a loss. Because I didn't think it was possible. Lots of stone statue dudes. I wonder what we're gonna fight next. We're in a place called Uriel's Temple. I wonder if we're gonna be fighting the Gorgon Uriel. Who can say? The Cheetos of movies. Are they good for you? Probably not. Did they get everywhere somehow? Look, it's very unfortunate being a Transformers fan when the most readily accessible Transformers media is the live-action movies, because those aren't good. They're constantly retconning themselves with, you know, oh, we're going to do a bad portrayal of this character, but in the next movie, it's going to be an accurate portrayal. But then the next time you're going to see this character, it's going to be a different version. I just want, like, good Transformers movies. Asshole. Transformers, the robots have gone woke. I mean, if you believe in the continuity, could be worse, could be Zack Snyder's interpretation of DC. Oh my god. Again, I want to have faith in James Gunn's vision. Like, I'm a fan of what I've seen already for... Like, I saw the actor playing Jimmy Olsen. That's good casting. I've seen the Superman suit. That look like... Superman is supposed to be just like a fun guy, right? Like, he doesn't need to be dark and brooding. Transformers to some... Yes. The Autobot, like... The... Not the slogan, but like the mentality of the Autobots have always been for the freedom of all living creatures. For the freedom and like safety of all living beings. The Transformers have always been incredibly woke. But in the IDW comics, they basically were like, yeah, Transformers are all gender fluid. They just get to pick whatever they want. Like, it doesn't matter to a Transformer. There are so many queer couples in Transformers because their idea of gender is just different from ours. Supposed to be down to earth. He's the big blue Boy Scout. Superman is awesome when he's allowed to be. Alright, I think this is the boss fight. I am all that remains. I know now that I will not reach the sisters. Yeah. Can I just, like, knock her off of this? There we go. He's in dark and brooding. How can they shove into the climax and realize his life matters? He needs to be good, generically likable child character in danger? Oh my god. How is Zack Snyder still allowed to make movies? I feel like after so many, like, mediocre movies in a row, Zack Snyder should, like, not be allowed. Hooray, Gorgon head. Sacrifice 5 enemies to appease the Sisters of Fate. There we go. Half of the characters DC are nihilistic, but they all fight in their own reasons. Consider their existence as futile. Oh my god. Horribly cringe. He's the Zack Snyder of horror. How dare you? How dare you? I'm not even that big of a horror fan, so this is not my hill to die on. But heroes are real or some shit. Okay. He has a very, like, I think it's called objectivism, which is like the Ayn Rand philosophy. Like the idea of an underdog isn't realistic to him, so he has like, you know, the idea of Superman is like, why would Superman lower himself to the standards of a mortal, you know, a human being? Because he's not. He is a god. It's all bullshit. Oh yeah, that's your only opinion of Rob Zombie is his Halloween? Understandable. If that is your only lens for Rob Zombie, understandable. I fucking hate this. I honestly forgot that this chamber was in God of War 2. I remember thinking it was in God of War 1 when I streamed it, and then it wasn't. I fucking hate this chamber. Okay, let's... Will this stay open if I... The Halloween franchise is the most altered mythos of a horror icon I've ever seen. They're not good movies. If you like gore, easily hateable characters you can't wait to see die. That's a fair assessment. Personally, like I said, I'm not a horror movie person. Gore is my like least favorite thing. I'm not super desensitized to a lot of gore. Like I've been told that like I would legitimately hate, like, Eli Roth Thanksgiving. I've been told by multiple people that, like, that would be just a terrible time for me. What's over here? It's gonna take me a second to remember how to do this fucking chamber. Seen the first Saw? That one is pretty good. No, because again, like, I know what Saw is, and that just seems like a bad time. Is this already... Does that stay up? Okay. Damn it. John Carpenter. He had to focus on Michael Myers' set of anthology series he wanted Halloween to be. Boo. Kind of like, fuck, what was that movie? Trick or Treat? The anthology Halloween movie. First one, gory, honestly. You can walk away from it not needing to touch the sequels. I've been told Saw 1 and 2 are good. But this is by horror. I have a lot of friends who are horror fans. And I just, no, not for me. Like, I know what I enjoy in a film. Fuck. So I doubt he was trying it all past the first movie. Like, I like campy, schlocky slasher flicks. I like Halloween. I like Friday the 13th. There we go. Now, is there some way to keep that open? Also, whodunits like Scream? I gotta see Scream. I got a friend that swears by Scream, and I genuinely think I'd love those movies. I've seen half of Scream 1. And I was like, man, Matthew Lillard is fucking awesome. And then it was like, something came up, like always. Something came up and I couldn't finish it. But I've seen half of Scream 1, and I fucking love Matthew Lillard. I just have so many movies on my list, so many things I need to see. But October's coming up. Hopefully I'll be able to watch more horror movies that I haven't seen before. Or I'll just stick with my go-to of Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors. What was it? Part 4? Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4 Dream Warriors. Should be a requirement as far as slashers and horrors goes. It's pretty accessible. Yeah, and like, it's good. Son of a bitch, fuck you. The only thing, again, I know we were talking about this before, where like knowing what happens in a story could affect your viewing of it. I know what happens in Scream 1. It's a movie that's been around long enough where, you know, people who talk about it don't feel the need to, you know. Honestly, at this point, it's been long enough since I haven't seen Scream 1 that it's on me, that I know what happens in it. Nah. One of my favorite movies to watch in October, legitimately, it's a thriller. It's not really a horror movie, but it's like really creepy and like uncomfortable. Seven. Seven is a really good watch around October. Yeah, and that's what a good movie should have. Rewatchability. Even if it's a whodunit and you know what happens, it should be competent enough as a movie to where you can rewatch it knowing what happens and start, you know, piecing things together and... Fuck. Oh, I hate that chamber. We're done. We're done with that. Oh yeah, I've heard the TV show is not awesome. Okay, giant elevator fight. I think that's gonna be spikes on the ceiling. Oh, uno momento. I recommend Hereditary to Ari Aster was cooking with that movie. It's insane the female lead didn't get nominated for anything. She acted her heart out. I don't like Ari Aster. I think we've talked about this. I saw Midsommar, and like, Midsommar is good, not my jam. I've been told I wouldn't like, what? Huh? Why didn't... I've been told that I would be like really middle of the road on Hereditary. Like, I may or may not like Hereditary. Another one is like Beau is Afraid. I've been told like, oh, you might like Beau is Afraid, but I did not like Midsommar as much as everybody else did. On a second watch through? Interesting. Can I just jump through? Cool. You've seen any of Jordan Peele's movies? I've only seen Nope, and I fucking loved Nope. But his other two are on my list. Like, I like a good thriller. I like a good thriller. I don't like gore that much. Jump scares I'm pretty desensitized to. Oh yeah, it's so fucking incredible to me how Key and Peele's careers took completely separate paths after the show ended. Yeah, I really liked Nope. One of my favorite horror movies, to give people an idea, I guess, about what I like in a horror movie. He did a show with someone? Yeah. I can't tell if that's real, Arrow. Is that real? It's real? Okay, you're making me feel old. So he had a comedy sketch show in the 2010s called Key and Peele with an actor named Keegan-Michael Key. It was a comedy sketch show. After Key and Peele ended, which was the name of the show, named after Keegan-Michael Key and Jordan Peele, he went on to be a phenomenal writer and director. With, what's his... Monkey Paw? Is Monkey Paw his production company? But yeah, before all that, he was a comedian. He was a sketch comedian. I guess if you haven't heard of Key and Peele, I would highly recommend looking up some of their sketches. Still some of my favorite sketch comedy ever. They have like a great bit on college football where like it's two college football teams and they start like reading out names of the players, and it's like, it's just a bunch of like nonsensical names for the football players. That one's really fun. I guess if you've never heard of the... Oh yeah, for sure. You've probably seen something referencing Key and Peele. God, I can't believe we're getting to a point where people don't know about... Yeah. The fucking, God. When I was in middle school / a teenager, the substitute teacher bit was everywhere. Can't believe we're getting to a point where people don't know about Key and Peele. God, I feel old. Where the hell am I? What's our next objective? I love George Carlton. I honestly quote him a lot. I think George Carlton is still, like, it's one of the, he's one of those comedians where, like, he felt a little ahead of his time, you know? He felt like he was on the edge of, like, that postmodern zeitgeist of being self-referential to problems of the era to the point where it was universal. Like, a lot of what he was saying is still relevant today. I have his complete collection of stand-up work. Yeah, and I love George Carlton. The fact that his comedy is almost philosophical. Yeah, and that's like, if you look at a lot of his earlier stuff, it is a little more comedic, but a good, you know, observational comedian will make things universal and borderline philosophical. Like, that's what I think a good stand-up comedian should do. You know, it shouldn't just be, I saw X thing at the store the other day. It should be, I saw this thing at the store and it reminded me of, you know, where we are as a society. Without being a piece of shit. The only thing I've heard against George Carlton, and it's not even that big of an issue in my opinion, is you could tell he was super for the people. He talked about the disparity of a lot of people based on systems in place. You know, the government does not have your interest in mind. He didn't believe in the Illuminati because there was no need for the Illuminati. It's a bunch of people who know that they have each other's interests in mind, so they didn't need, like, secret meetings, right? They just know who to vote for because of tax bracket bullshit. You look at how much he was worth a lot. He was, you know, he was talking up, you know, super pro, all these things, but he was in those tax brackets. He was in those tax brackets to be, you know, to not be for the people he was talking about, but he still held true to his interests. And a lot of his, I don't want to say a lot of his, not contemporaries, that's not the right word, but a lot of his critics were saying, if he really believed this, he would have done more for charity. He would have done more for, you know, XYZ causes. But, I mean, I think there's only so much one person can do, and I think bringing... Oh, yeah. Like, he was not that. Yeah, he was not that. I just meant... Wait, what am I doing? I don't need to... I don't have anything on there yet. There's no reason to bring that up. I just mean more so, like, in terms of being a piece of shit, it's like he should have done more. There's only so much one person can do. But he did have his critics. Especially with how much, like, anti-religion stuff he would talk up. Which... Yeah. He's a single person. What am I fighting? Huh? What am I fighting? What are you? Cool, there's just a guy that can make guys. Fuck. Put this on that. And then put that one there, and then I should be able to... Nope. Is being looked at more seriously because the church has failed. A lot of my generation people who have no faith treat us better than those. Hello? People are trying to inject... Ugh. No, separation of church and state for a reason. Keep religious indoctrination away from children. I believe in giving, you know, kids the right to choose. I'm not a religious person, but I'm also not, like, super staunchly anti-religion. I just think it's dangerous if you erase the history of religion and everything that religion has done. I think religion is important to history, because without it, I don't think we would have modern society. You know, religion was a way to control the masses. Religion was created as a way to control the masses by saying, God says it's a bad thing to do this. I think without that, we wouldn't have society. But also, a lot of wars have been started over religion. So I think it's worth weighing both of those, like, histories. You can't ignore part of history because it benefits you. That's ignorant. But I'm also of the belief of giving people the right to belief, you know? Getting their asses sued. It's ironic because churches are one of the most dangerous places for him. Yeah, oh my god. I promise you, every religion ever, the only people indoctrinating children are religions and cults. That's what they do. They need more people every day. That's what they do. Again, so long as we remain critical. Oh, fuck. I was about to say, where the hell is this going? Oh my god, the Sanctity of Life sketch? Not Skibbity Toilet! Michael Bay, no! Michael Bay, stop! The Cult of Skibbity Toilet. And I believe this can just go here. I need to find a shield to put in its hand, though. Can't handle level 9,000 Riz. God. Oh, I'm old. Gen Alpha confuses me. Zoomers confuse me. Gen Alpha confuses me. I think I'm technically a Zoomer. I don't feel like it. Well, shit. Gen Alpha's kind of cracked. I'm not gonna lie. They have adapted their own like lingo so quickly. Learn from my forebears, not deliberately pick fights with our feet. Oh my god. It's incredible, like, because again, like, we are all a product of our environment, you know, product of our times and all that stuff. But, like, my parents are fully aware. It's like, hey, like, last couple generations kind of fucked over the planet. We're not leaving you with a whole lot. The housing market, real bad right now. Job market, real bad right now. Boomers and now Gen X, for some reason, are going apeshit. Well, okay, so, like, a lot of times online when people talk about, like, boomers, it's millennials mad at Gen X. It's not actually the baby boomers. Baby boomers are now becoming grandparents and great-grandparents. Gen X is becoming grandparents. Trying to remember how much of this temple is left, because it feels Gen Omega to speak in Klingon. If we actually get like a future generation where their slang is like Klingon or Romulan or something, I think I could die happy. If that nerd shit started getting picked up. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. Well, I'm here now. Oh my god. A whole generation of kids without familial trauma? It'll never happen. Uh-oh. There we go. What does that say? Uh-oh. Server issues. Just less from the parents? Probably. We're gonna have no kids like Japan, huh? What does that mean? We're gonna have no kids like Japan? I don't understand. Huh? I don't understand what that sentence means. Oh, okay. Now I understand. I want to go back. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Well, I think honestly the only thing I can do is to quit the game and reload the last load point, which is right before this. Will this just take me back to the main menu? Here we go. Load. Save 10. Okay, so don't go that way, because I don't know what the fuck is going on over there. Alright, well, I think I'm actually going to call the stream here. I'm still not feeling 100%. And I have plans later, so I think I'm going to rest up for a bit. I've had like a mild headache all day. My vision is still not great. I'll figure out what to do next time. Yeah, me too. Thank you, Arrow. We can drop some socials right here. I want to thank people for hanging out. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can follow me on Twitch. It's the easiest way to know when I go live. It's free, and I super appreciate it. Still planning on ET at 100 followers. There's also a Discord server where we vote on games that I play. This was voted on. And this tied with 2 other games. And this is the first of 3. We'll be getting through once we finish God of War 2, which it feels like we're like just over a third. We're close to half. I feel like we're close to halfway through this game. So hopefully next time, if I can stream the whole time, we should get through this next time. We should get through this in the next stream. Yeah, so God of War, Slay the Princess, and then Spyro, Attack of the Rhinox is going to be the order of operations. Just alphabetical order. Yeah, end of month stream. At the end of every month, we have a little just talking stream where we go over gaming news. I like talking with people in chat and stuff about news and what was announced. You know, we just had Gamescom opening night live. That was a lot of fun. Lots of cool things announced. Lots of things I don't care about announced, but somebody's a fan. Lots of things for lots of people. Yeah, Discord, follow me on Twitch, VODs end up on YouTube. Oh, There's also Kill All Film Majors, my movie podcast with my friend John. That's a whole lot of fun. We got to figure out when it's coming out, but we did just record a Borderlands episode. We just recorded a Borderlands episode with our first guest host, and it's the first episode entirely dedicated to one movie. We spent like 2 hours talking about the Borderlands movie and how awful it is. And it's, oh god, what a bad fucking movie. So yeah, look forward to that. I don't know when that's coming out. New episodes every other Saturday. I think that's it. Be good, be kind, treat people the way that you would want to be treated, and I'll catch you in the next one.